Hey, what's going on, guys? That was Moog City 2 from Minecraft. Um I don't know, I think that might be one of my favorite songs in that soundtrack, I guess. But anyway, I'm gonna do some more Encased today. Maybe we'll finish Encased. I don't know. I don't know how close we are to finishing. I'm gonna guess not, but um before I go there, I've been doing some rendering, some more rendering from Minecraft. Um if you had watched Vinny's part 3 stream, you'll remember we found an island with a bunch of stuff where he got killed. This is that same island, just without water. Weird formations underwater here, but this is all the area underwater here, and there's some of those lava stones stuff. I don't know. I've just been fooling around, trying to render out some maps. Oh, here's the swamp. The water doesn't render the correct color, but I tried to make the water pretty transparent in this image so you can see through it a little bit, but I don't know. I've been having fun with this program. Oh, nice little hole in the ground over there. Some lava. Pumpkins. But anyway. Tuna Snoodle. I'm gonna do some more Encased. As soon as I close out these pictures because they are gigantic. Let's see. Library. Encased. Go. What's going on, man? Anything new? I think I'm gonna play some of this, and then I wanted to revisit that circuit I was making. I don't know if I'm gonna do that on or off stream, but maybe I'll do it on just for the fun of it. I don't know. I don't think I showed it on stream. I rendered out. I can show you on stream. Hang on a second. Buttons. Who's got the button? I rendered this out. Just one loop, but I looped it. Which was kind of interesting. If I pull up like a shot, yeah, this is actual size, 1920 by 1080, but like it's a little noisy. Like look at the water, you know. So I could go through and denoise all the images, and that kind of results in not the greatest of bit rates, especially here, and it's gonna be doubly worse because it's recording. But I don't know. I had fun doing that too. All right. I'm slowed down. See if I remember what to do, huh? Yeah, I don't know how I don't know how this works because we couldn't figure out last time. Go back to the emulator. All right. Oh. So last we left off, we talked to Her Highness. And she kind of told us to watch out for other people and not to like trust them or something, if I remember correctly. And then I saved and killed her and then save scrubbed. And that's about it. Right, the temple. How do I know which way is north? Okay, or I can get stopped. A tall, strong-looking fellow, bronzed from sun and blowing sand, grabs you by the hand. Hang on for a couple minutes. It's you, right? They're always talking about you. He puts his hand to his heart and inclines his head in a small bow. I'm Kareem al-Walid. Hear me out, and I will give you the greatest car to ever exist. No, an ark, rather. A true Ark of the Barons. Sure. I assure you won't regret this. Listen, in 1975, I was enrolled in a special task force. Our group protected scientists investigating the distant corners of the dome, and we had Ursula, an enormous, amazing vehicle. A tank. A fortress on wheels. A reverent expression freezes on the phalangist's face. Phalangist? He clutches your sleeve. Alas, Ursula was lost during one of our expeditions, stuck in an anomaly hidden beneath the quicksand. And I was the only one who managed to get out. Years have passed, but I still think about it. Ursula is still there, waiting for someone to bring her back to life. I believe you are the one destined to do so. I'll give you the coordinates here. Kareem's face beams with hope. So you'll definitely check it out and move away. All right, well, I like that better than what I was doing, so... Let's go see. Why am I slowed? Sorry. Got a message. always wait until I'm like doing stuff to get messaged. What's going on, Defragged? I thought I changed the title to Encased. It says Encased on my end. Look. It says Encased right here. And it says Encased in here. I'll hit done again, but it definitely says Encased. It doesn't know what the hell game it is. But, oh, interesting. It didn't take here, though. Oh, because I didn't click on the fucking button. Oh, it's so dumb. You can't just type the name of the game in. You gotta select the button, even though the button says the same exact thing as your game. Where the hell is that truck? Quicksand, of course, is the furthest away it could possibly be. Probably shouldn't go straight into the maelstrom, but you notice a prefabricated house on your way across the valley, an artifact from the early days of the dome, when the dome didn't need half-inch metal panels and gun turrets. The house is surrounded by a long abandoned garden. Squat shadows prowl amidst the tall grass and bushes. Go closer and see what we can see. The paint is chipped, and a half-open door creaks in the breeze. The house looks uninhabited, as if sleeping. What the hell was that? The shadows in the garden turn out to be cats, a whole pack of cats keenly watching your every step. They don't seem afraid, but they're shy of a strange human. Walk around the house. There's a grave in the garden by the back wall. Once well cared, but for now, overgrown and wild. You stoop to brush sand and leaves from the gravestone. Yuli Morozov is carved into the granite. There's a barely visible imprint of a cat's paw on the stone under the death date. Walk around the house, though. Go inside. The inside of the house still looks cozy, though time has begun to take its toll. You peek into the kitchen and living room, but find nothing of interest. Then there's the bedroom. The door is ajar, though through the opening, you see a bed with a distinct hump in the middle, covered by a blanket. On one side of the bed is a wall with dozens of framed pictures. On the other, a closet with many shelves. The room is also crawling with cats. They're sitting on the floor, on the furniture, on the windowsill. They're watching. Search the bed. The blanket is blotchy and mildew. Oh, blotchy with mildew. You lift one corner and find a dead woman lying on her back beneath. Judging by her silver gray hair, she probably died of old age. There are several rat corpses alongside the bed, arranged in a row, as if for some kind of rite. Apparently, the last one. Study the photos. Each photo is neatly framed behind glass. Each one has a caption. A cat's muzzle looks out from each of them. They must be either current or deceased members of the household. Search the wardrobe. There's nothing valuable in the closet, only some old clothes and personal items. The only thing you find is a dusty photo in one of the drawers, depicting a pretty young woman in the embrace of a tall, grim-faced man. A cat is sitting on his shoulder. The woman is smiling so happily, the photo itself seems to shine in your hands. Go outside and walk. Yeah, alright. I mean, I could scare the cats away, but why? Oh, I lost the slowed down status. Good. I don't know why all my stats are, like, better at night. I don't think I X'd for that, but... You go down into the hollow, and the air... Wait, what? Into the hollow. And the air grows humid. Patches of mist fly through the air like ghosts. All sound ceases, except for the gravel crackling beneath your feet. A little blue light flies by you. You know there are special sphere... I can't talk. You know there's a special species of firefly under the dome. This must be it. Then you see another, and yet another. You see more and more of the insects as you advance, until finally, a large glowing form becomes visible through the mists. Approach it. As you advance, the luminescent mass becomes more and more clear. The stench of rotting meat wafts at you in the wind. What you finally discover is a massive whale corpse blanketed in fireflies. Ugh. The skin shows large, dark blotches the insects have been eating. But apart from that, the corpse looks almost untouched, as if the animal just recently appeared here. A dead whale under the dome is strange by itself. All by itself. The ancient-looking harpoon with the broken shafts protruding from its side is even stranger. You have no idea what to make of it. Reach for the harpoon. The fireflies don't approve of you moving closer. They begin to buzz angrily like a swarm of bees. Probably think you want to steal their whale. Hundreds of them take flight, driving you away from their feast. Looks like you're getting nothing from this base but a bunch of questions with no answers. A faint aroma of quartz lamps joins the ever-present smell of sand, waking memories of the sea. The ground here is bleached by the sun, and the strange fog surrounding the area indicates presence of an anomaly. But which one? Looking around, you notice a man covered in dust. He's standing motionless by a sunlit rock, examining you. Go towards him. Uh-oh. Did he just die?
Hello.
You don't realize it at first. You don't realize at first that a living man is in front of you. He looks more like a sand-covered heap of rags. He slowly raises his bowed, black-capped head. Food, anything, please. He looks at you imploringly. Look in your backpack for something to eat. You put your backpack on the ground, shaking the sand off himself. The tramp crawls nearer. He's watching hungrily and hopefully. Why are some red and some yellow? Champion meal. There you go. He grabs the food and fills his face with trembling hands. His whole body is shaking. The black looks up at you with tears in his eyes. Thanks. I don't even know how to thank you properly. Actually, yes, I do. He raises a trembling hand and points off to one side. There's a corpse not far from here with a box of bullets beside it. You can take it. I don't need him anymore. Tell him now that he's been fed. You want to know how he got to this point. The black touches his head as if doubting its integrity. I can't tell you. The time passes very oddly. What day is it today? Do you know what day it is? Tell him the date. Horror distorts the soldier's face. Yes, but what year? How? Although I understand. I think I understand. I'd like to tell you something. Listen. Me and Danny, we lost each other. And when we met again, he had an old man's face. I'm not lying. He presses hands to his temples desperately. The black points to the lump of sand. Danny's lying there. The box of cartridges is still on him. Take the ammo. Take everything. I don't need it. I don't know what I need anymore.
Come back again.
All right, buddy. Is this the box of ammo? Yeah, it is. The ammo box. He's got some cigarettes, 3 cockroach eggs, and a box of matches. I almost said rad roach. A blunderbuss. Oh, and a bunch of grenades. 1 grenade. It's not really what I would consider a box of ammo, buckaroo, but alright. You do you. Tired from the long journey, you make camp in a convenient ring of boulders and debris. Something snaps you from your sleep in the middle of the night. The pressing, unpleasant feeling that you're being watched. You raise your head to count the stones ringing your camp, and then you shudder. There's one too many. That ugly one wasn't there when you lay down to go to sleep. You freeze and focus on the dim scene. There are faint lights running across the surface of the stone, and it seems to move slightly, its dark mass pulsating. Get on your feet and run. Observe the creature without moving. Scream as loud as you can. Throw a rock at your guest. Prepare for battle. Ignore it and go back to sleep. Throw a rock at it. You take the nearest stone, first making sure it's not moving on its own, and throw it at your target. The sound of its impact is odd, somewhere between a damp squelch and a dull clank. Nevertheless, the creature literally jumps up and vanishes into the dark. The rest of the night is surprisingly uneventful. Oh god. Was I supposed to fight it? Let's see what quicksand we got here. Holy shit! Oh, that was the. I thought that was the tank. I was like, look at this! Look at this fucking tank, dude! Not quite a tank. Big building. I mean, okay, if it's locked. Oh, wow. Really? What? Nobody's fucking strong enough to open this thing? Where's the fucking muscle? Yeah. Take the fucking meth, dude. Still not strong enough. Son of a bitch. Wow. Oh, I'm 5 short. God damn it. What else could I do? Melee up. Medicine up. High-tech weapons up. Light weapons up. Hand-to-hand up. Psionics up. High-tech weapons. Contraptions. Light weapons. Influence. Science. Tech. Damn it. Do I not have? I don't know if that will... I don't know if that will do enough for me. No. Damn it. That's so frustrating. Like... Okay, apparently they stack. For a supernova and energy cells. Yeah, probably wasn't worth it. Jetpack. A jalapeno pepper spray. It's all locked. I think my crowbar broke. Oh, this is the tank. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Wait, where are you going? It's crazy. It's like a big fucking serpent. Did I miss? I missed one. Shovel. Some other junk. Don't know if it's actually gonna move though. And I guess no. Guessing we're starting to fight real soon though. Bones cracked. Oh, they're skeleton dudes. Oh. I like little bones that fly off of them when you shoot them, though. Nobody else is gonna come over? Alright. Why did they move? They were in the spots I wanted them in. Fuckers. Ugh. Oh, they're on fire too. Very nice.
Want a fist fight? Respect.
Snaps teeth together menacingly. Very nice. Classic. Man, they're really trying to fucking, well, when they're hitting, they're really trying to make me suffer, aren't they? Freaking gun jammed. What's going on, Scribbles? How's it going? Interesting. It's the first time I've seen him castle to try and get away from a fight. Mercury, bandages, energy cell. Yeah. Techno Woman comic book, a fixer. Cops with Guns magazine, classic. Ursula key card. A flat key for Ursula road train. Necessary to start the car's engine. Alright. So he couldn't have snuck in there anyway. Unless maybe there's an alternate, like, hot wire option or something. Bunch of stuff. Go ahead and heal yourself. we have a level up. I'm going to hang out on that for a minute. A refrigerant barrel. Wow, a lot of fuel here. Well, I guess that makes sense. Lifting the hatch cover. When lifting the hatch covered in warning signs, you find Ursula's wagon hitch mechanism, a huge device thickly coated with lubricant. Adjacent are the controls, 4 buttons, a red lever with 2 positions, a panel, and a pressure gauge. There's also a metal plate with instructions. This thing will probably let you detach the stuck car, and free Ursula from captivity. God. Continue. Now the panel looks absolutely dead, not a single bulb lit, and the buttons don't respond to pressing. Apparently, you need to start the engine first. Move away. Alright, well, let's go. Investigate the engine, huh? Ursula's driver's seat. In the riveted steel dashboard, there is a recession with a small convex onboard computer screen covered with a layer of yellow dust. When you brush it off, it becomes clear that the computer has been turned on all along. Blurry letters flick on the gray blue luminophore. Begin output. Ursula NC version 1.0.1.92. Emergency operation. Basic systems pending. Backup power. Low battery charge. End output. Canister. Pour fuel from the canister. Okay. Having opened the fuel cap filter, you topple the canister. Weird. People don't usually refer to like topple as most other than like a mistake or a bad thing. I usually know. The fuel gurgles into the tank, and pungent heavy smell fills the cabin. Start the engine. The cabin shudders. A powerful engine in the head car begins to work with an even low sound, accompanied by the growling howl of a spinning turbine. The red warning lights for power steering, alternator, and pneumatic system go out almost simultaneously. Switch on the gear and step on the gas. You floor the pedal. The car jerks, skidding helplessly in place. It looks like something is preventing it from moving. All right. We gotta go back over here. You raise the hatch again. There is the wagon hitch mechanism. Read the instructions. Press 1, press 2, press 3, press 4. Examine the indicators. Shift the lever. Press the panel. Examine the nanometer reading or move away. Oh god, it's going to be a puzzle. Read the instructions on the plate. The instructions are printed in large embossed letters. Hitching is accomplished using the 4 rods. Rods 1 and 4 are on the side of the front wagon. Rods 2 and 3 are on the sides of the rear wagon. To hitch the wagons, connect their buffers. Pull out rods 1, 4, and push in rods 2, 3. To unhitch the wagons, pull out rods 2, 3, and push in rods 1, 4. Rods are selected using the buttons marked 1 through 4. Pressure is applied by the pedal. Operating pressure, 15 millipascals. The lever regulates the direction of pressure. After each rod movement, the system is depressurized. Examine the indicators to understand which rods the pressure is directed to. You look for a glowing button, but none of them are lit. Press any of them to choose the corresponding rod for which you want to adjust the position. Okay, rod 1. You press the first button and it sinks into the panel. The button's light is scarlet. The one glowing panel indicates the connecting rod, the position which you can control the pedal. Oh, God. How do I know if they're in or not already, though? Examine the nanometer reading. Having reached a value of 10, the arrow slows slightly, but nevertheless continues moving towards the edge of the scale. The arrow arrives at 15 and stops. The 4th button clicks, sinking into the panel. The matte plastic lights up with an even scarlet luminescence. All right. Shift the lever regulating the direction of pressure in the pneumatic circuit. Press the pedal. Oh, it's only one at a time. Oh, God. All right. Connecting rod pops up from his groove with a clang. Press 4. No. Press 2. The wagons are unhitched, the sound resembling a heavy sigh. You hear the soft rustle of crumbling soil. Then Ursula's last car starts drifting away from you, slowly plunging into the quicksand. Gaze after the sinking car, close the hatch, and move away. Wow, that seemed to be a little bit unnecessarily complex, but okay. Like you had to choose a lever, push the pedal. No, push a button, choose a lever, push the pedal, and then read the meter 3 times until you could pull the next one. Like, I don't know. All right, it's free. That means I should be able to drive away, right? Switch into gear and step on the gas. Ursula shudders the fierce roar. The space outside the window is covered in clouds of red dust and sand falling from the roof of the car. Ursula awakens. The roar of the engine is accompanied by the gradual fading vibration of the huge rotor under the floor. Apparently, the main power unit, based on the technologies of the forefathers, is starting. The steering wheel trembles in your hands. Skidding and roaring its engine, the car gets out of the sandy trap. The air in the cabin is filled with a fine golden dust. The sky is looking into the embouchure of the windshield, floating in the direction of the dome. Park Ursula, get out and look around. Let's see what it looks like. Wowie. Check our surroundings first real quick. Oh, we only got the first car? I thought we detached the last car. I guess we detached the last 2. Wow, it's actually like a little mobile fort. Why does it say relieved when I take a shower? Did he pee in the shower? Or was... Oh, fuck. Was he so relieved he got to have a shower? Grenades, grenades. Oh god, it's just all grenades. Black powder. You go to bed and nothing disturbs your sleep. Not bestial raiders, not mysterious anomalies, not wild animals roaming under the dome. But when it's time to wake to a new day, you realize something is wrong. As soon as you stick your leg out from under the blanket, it spasms with a bad cramp. It doesn't merely hurt, it hurts like hell. You slept in an unfortunate position and your leg has gone numb. After doing a few morning exercises and a half-hearted stretch, you're ready to go on. But you still never had a proper rest, and you can feel it in your cells. Ugh. What a bad day to have a bad day. I need another weapon repair kit. Damn. Everything takes a weapon repair kit to upgrade. That kind of sucks. And now, the dashboard surrounding the onboard computer looks completely different. Military-style analog devices are illuminated with yellow-orange sodium lights, and their thin metal arrows tremble weakly. Warm air flows from the blower located under the windshield frame. Ursula came back to life. Start the engine. The cabin shutters. The engine starts to run. The red warning lights for power steering, alternator, and pneumatic system go out almost simultaneously. Set out in your ventures. You step on the gas. Ursula starts to move. Oh, wow. We have a truck now. Freaking low end on that truck. You hear thunder-like sounds. Walking a bit further and poking from behind a cliff, you see a strange scene. A green lightning emerging from a gentle hill and striking the ground. Then another. The dome is full of surprises indeed. Watch the phenomenon. You notice the lightning strike at the very same spot. They don't do this at random, but in a strict order. 4 weak strokes, then 1 strong one. The latter provokes glowing green lines running radially on the earth and extinguishing after a couple of minutes. You measure the time, about 6 seconds between strokes. Scan the lightning-struck spot. Your Ceres' screen shows that there's no such anomaly in the database. Nevertheless, the scanner heats and drones, obediently collecting and archiving every bit of information it can get. Put a stone in the lightning struck spot. You pick up a small stone and put it where the lightning is about to strike and step back. The stone is just the same after the first green flash, as well as after a few more, though. Even a strong stroke doesn't seem to affect it at all. Strike? You carefully take the stone and examine it. There's no soot on it. Its temperature is unchanged. The Geiger counter is silent. Sensor is silent. Stand under a weak stroke. You take position and wait, and then a blow. A blinding flash, ringing in your ears, and pain. It's much less severe than you could have presumed. Though it's much less severe than you could have presumed. You stagger backward before receiving another dosage. A strange sensation comes to you, as if the lightning has enveloped you in a kind of protective aura. Stand under a strong one, okay. You take position and wait. You wake up some moments later, lying not far from the place where the lightning has stricken you. Your whole body is aching, and you struggle to your feet. However, a strange sensation comes to you, as if the lightning has enveloped you in a kind of protective aura. Major lightning electrocution. 15 energy resistance. Cool. Very interesting, but... The road leads you to a strange place. When the wheels of the car begin to rustle in the concrete, you realize that you are driving along something that resembles an aqueduct buried in the ground. It must be part of a common sewer system or a clogged drainage channel. Leaning out the window, you gaze at the greenish water swaying peacefully under a long rusty grate stuck into the concrete slab. Something flickers in the darkness below. When you park your car, you lean out the window, peering through the bars into vague shadows. Look through the binoculars. You raise the binoculars and bring the image into focus. Cockroaches. A small flock of these large insects stirring their antennae, rummaging among the stony soil and stunted bushes. Get out of here. Try not to make a noise or attract attention. You return to the car and drive quietly away. The fucking cockroaches, like, it's not worth talking to them.
Ooh.
Freedom. Democracy. Rasneers. Raisneers? Raisneers. Rose Dillard.
Glad to meet you.
This woman clearly did her time in the Orange Wing. Her dark skin is covered in blue tattoos, and her overalls, unzipped at the waist, are faded, but recognizably orange. She frowns as you approach. Hey, you ain't from Necocom by chance? No? Neocom. I'll let you live, for now. She glares intently at your face, searching for traces of a smile. Think I'm joking, do ya? Put this in your pipe. Rose Dillard jokes only once. That's me, by the way, and after that, you're dead. I hate that damned Neocom, especially after that bitch Nakamura, peacemaking Democrat at my ass. She's even more fascist than Zemeckis. I mean, at least he doesn't hide his beliefs. Rose raises her chin and fixes you with a piercing stare. Give her the open letter. Oh, back away.
Bye-bye.
Did I not read this letter? Hang on, before. I give up everything. Hello, old timer. Seems like my life's about to take a sharp turn for the better. Babe got sick last August, and I was thinking about snatching a few things from the warehouse to pay for her medicine. But some bastard from the guards saw me around the warehouse one too many times and turned me in. When I came around the next day, they were already waiting for me. They dragged me straight to Zemeckis. I almost pissed myself from fear. I considered the many things Papa could do, and decided he'd simply shoot me. But he turned out to be a normal guy, and a kind one. He made me some tea. He asked why I decided to rob the warehouse, and then about my wife and my past. I don't know why, but I trusted him. I could see the man cared. It was nice. Then he told me, you cased the warehouse. You know all the entrances and gaps in our security. Work as a guard so you can earn a regular salary. Enough for everything you need. So my first shift is tomorrow. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Yeah, that's it. Stay sharp out there and say hello to your folks. All right.
Hello.
Give her the open letter. Dillard frowns. Are you the fucking censorship committee or something? I'm gonna turn you inside out, Posty. Reading other people's letters like that, you little bitch. Holy fucking shit. It doesn't go farther than a few threats. Having exhausted her anger, Rose unfolds the paper and begins to read. When she's finished, she crumples up the letter and slowly puts it in her pockets. She looks confused.
Come
Back
back
away
again.
carefully. Why? Why are you confused?
Salutations.
The former orange eyes you maliciously as you come closer. One of her hands slips behind her back and into her waistband. Seems she has a shank tucked away there. For real now, you're not from Neocom?
Come
Back
back
away.
again.
I don't want to sit. I want to look at all this shit. Cardboard box. Nothing in the mailbox. What if I put the letters in the mailbox? I wonder what would happen.
Good day to you.
A woman in an old but neatly patched white wing jacket stands deep in thought. When you get closer, she looks up and smiles. Funny. Don't mind me, just thinking to myself. Ask her what she thinks is funny. She curves her lips into a smile, and you realize how bitter it is. The name's Regina Vico. My husband, Jozo, can be difficult. He's a big admirer of Jonathan Reisner. Talks fondly about him all the time. I think Johan should listen a little more carefully to his wife, Olivia, and Jozo should pay more attention to me instead of other people's problems. Regina once again gazes off someplace you can't see. She whispers, sometimes we argue about the Reisners. I think we've become Reisners ourselves.
I hope to see you again soon.
I don't know what that means, but... Maya Wellers.
Glad to meet you.
A plump woman in a silver wing uniform, carefully stripping off its insignia, rushes at you like a hen after a fat worm. I say, a person has to be socially responsible. I'm very much looking forward to the elections. I intend to make my civic opinions heard. Continue. With little regard for whether anyone's listening, the former Silver continues her harangue? Harangue? Well, don't worry. I, Maya Wellers, never endorsed Cronus, and I don't support Neocom either. Nakamura, at the head of Carmine Heights. What nonsense. We have a free and egalitarian community here. God, words. She raises a finger in the air and begins jabbing it vigorously in all directions. Zemeckis, by the way, also shouldn't be allowed to rule. He's made such a mess of things. Look alive, people. Everybody go to the polls.
See ya.
You keep saying freedom. Freedom. What good is that freedom, Wilson? What we need is a firm hand, like in the Phalanx. Zemeckis has achieved a lot, and you know why? Because he knows that freedom does fuck all at the end of the day.
I beg to differ. It isn't just about the freedoms. The general public should control the authorities. That's called democracy.
Damn your democracy, Wilson. It only causes trouble. Just a bunch of muttonheads arguing about rights instead of making decisions. This is a security matter, Wilson.
Oh, do you know what Benjamin Franklin said? He who would trade liberty for some temporary security deserves neither liberty nor security.
My God, Wilson.
Weird people on
Hi
Twitter.
there.
This man is wearing farmer's overalls and is picking dirt from under his fingernails. But nevertheless, he has a look of authority about him. That, and his clean-pressed silver wing shirt betrays his managerial past. Hello, Wilson O'Regan at your service. Staying a while? Never mind. He smiles brightly, a leftover habit from his Cronus days, and readily explains. Either way, such a cesspool we've made here. Seems like we do nothing but argue endlessly. My neighbor was always a strict conservative, while I was something of a liberal. Yesterday, I raised a point at a meeting. I said reduce taxes for farmers, more freedom for small businesses, and our gratitude will do so much to transform the dome. Nakamura will turn green with envy. O'Regan sighs. But of course, nobody heard me. I spent the whole evening chattering, to no avail. Who do you think is right? Diplomatically remind him you aren't a local and move away.
Have a good one.
Dutch Nicholson.
Glad to meet you.
Dutch Nicholson. That's what was written on the old Black Wing's uniform. Looks around and sets his heavy jaw in a stubborn grimace. I say we don't need any mob ruling over us. Turn this place into a swamp. No real business gets done here. He spits and crosses his arms defiantly. I will repeat as many times as need be. We need a strong vertical of authority. Zemeckis over there holds the entire phalanx in his fist. And us libertines need just that kind of fist. Whether you agree with me or not, Hieronymus is one heck of a guy. You'll see. Let the neighbor discuss their business and move away.
Good one.
I like how I get experience for stealing items from people. The terminal says system lockdown. Okay, good. Why do we have air tubes that go into, I guess, underground here? Are they air? Are they pumping drugs into the hotel? How do I get some?
Oh.
The white, who looks like a wizard with a pipe, is glaring at something far away, as if he can't see you. According to his name, his badge, his name is Balthazar Ackerman. Say hello to Balthazar. We're on the verge of a big changes around here, he says, as if resuming a previous conversation. He releases a cloud of smoke and finally looks in your direction. Ask what he's talking about. He takes his cigarette out of his mouth and studies the ember. I trade science points for medicine. But why stop there? Let's say you go to a cafe and order lunch. Instead of money, you give the waiter knowledge points. This would encourage people to gather information and exchange it. Returning the cigarette to his mouth, Balthazar continues, staring into space. The more knowledge you have, the richer you are. Knowledge isn't something you can buy. You can't fake it. It's the ideal universal currency. You have to explore, read books, watch movies. You're forced to do cognitive work. Personal enlightenment and the free exchange of knowledge is the best medicine for ignorance. Dogmatism and dictatorship. The white assumes an air of silent importance and puffs his cigarette. Interesting concept. Not what he's talking about, but for a town. What if you just make a town and everybody in the town is arguing about something or other, and they're all arguments you had during like the game dev process. Like one dev wanted to use these points as the currency and they didn't, but you know, that could be an argument in the city. One dev wanted there to be flying cars and you know, so there's a crazy flying car conspiracy theorist or something in the city. Trade for forefather points. Medkit. Bonus points. Medkit, yeah.
Have a good one. Salutations. See ya.
Henry Beater?
Howdy.
The lean orange greets you with a quick, light handshake, then tips an imaginary hat in greeting. Henry Beater. 7 terms. Last one was for life. So, you know, I had quite some time to think. And he clicks his tongue and laughs heartily, yet lightly. I must have developed that quirk of thinking prison is safer than the outside. A psychologist explained it to me once. A slight smile seems pasted to his face. The dome, of course, is also a prison. But now it's better for all of us to stay here, inside. Nobody knows what's out there. A war? A pandemic? Maybe everybody died a long time ago. Where are the radio signals? Where are the planes? I don't want to know. I'll stay here. Nod thoughtfully and move away.
Greetings.
This crooked, limping, awkward man sports a small badge on his chest with the name Easton Nyberg. Scratching his bald head and muttering, he slowly stirs a large pot of some kind of thick, greenish slurry. He notices you. You gonna stand there hemming and hawing? Get over here. If you're hungry, just say so. Stop tormenting my soul with your sorry mug.
It was nice chatting. Glad to meet you.
Nyberg points at you with a ladle. You! Yes, you! Think I'm cockeyed or something? I'm pointing at you. Come here and eat this. I ain't asking, by the way.
Good one. Hi there. Bye-bye.
He doesn't give me an option to buy anything, though. It says he's a food vendor. But you go trade with him and
Hiya. Have a good one.
nothing happens. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some iced tea. Alright, I'm back. Look at those cars. Oh, very nice. How you would take the black one out without having to, like, back and fit this gap, I don't know, but... Oh, there's Jozo.
Good day to you.
The neat uniform gives away a role of engineering, a high-rank profession in Carmine Heights. The dark-haired man with a Jozo Vico power supply service patch inclines his head in greeting. Welcome, welcome, and my condolences, he explains with a frown. Have you seen our mess yet? Everybody's preparing for the elections. Arguments, noise, ruckus all over. Undoubtedly, Johann is right. Elections are like the foundation of democracy, but allowing Zemeckis... Jozo shakes his head. Regina would be surprised if she heard. I don't think this is a good move by Reisner. Hieronymus Zemeckis is too cunning and way ahead of promoting himself. He put up posters all over the city.
Have a good one.
Nothing found. Lockdown. Main menu user page. Good day, Robin. Enter command to open the desired menu. Mail. Alright, that's all. A list of incoming messages appears on the screen. Enter read one to reopen the message entitled Problems with Water Pressure Important. The screen blinks. Hi, Robin. Just for your information, I checked the pipes as you requested. They meet all load tolerances. The problem is in the water pressure. The pumping station clearly supplies it with an excess of all parameters. Talk to Johann. My hands are tied. See. Read 2. Open a message entitled Hot Girls Are Waiting for You. A simple animation appears on the screen. A pixel girl holding a large chip in her hand, over which a plume of smoke is wafting. Below you see the message text. Fell for it, huh? Only 2 weeks a year. Electronic components for sale. Hot new items, even hotter discounts. Special terms for wholesale buyers. Message us. Free delivery on purchases of over 1,000 plus compounds. Open menu. Open mail. Menu. Yeah, so I'm left here. Log out. Damn it, I got tricked. One? It requires 1 strength to burst it open.
Oh, hello there.
A plump girl with a cigarette extends her hand. Robin Hellworth. This is Mama's boy. Oh, and this Mama's boy is Toter Grigiv. She gives the skinny guy next to her a jab in the side. You're probably going to ask, who are those 2 idiots and what are we doing here? So I'll tell you, we're making an ISO suit. A piece that, according to the plan, will allow us to exit the dome and survive. There she is. With a sweeping wave of her hand, Robin gestures to a device that looks a lot like a servo shell. Ask how the ISO suit is going. The girl shakes her head, feigning uncertainty. Well, so. We're a bit stuck right now. I swear, if I'd been in charge of this project, we'd have put it together a new version in a couple of days. Inquire as to why the ISO suit isn't finished yet. Well, it's complicated. We have a theoretical disagreement here about the prototype. We're missing something. We need to test a hypothesis. A theoretical disagreement or an actual disagreement? Say you don't mind helping. The girl looks at you in disbelief. Are you serious? Okay, then listen. There's an item in the relics registry that generates a very dense field under current. It's called an icebreaker, 3rd class of rarity. The Phalanx traders were asking for an ungodly price for it. It's probably still in their warehouse. Hellworth mimes a ball with her hands. Here's my idea. Install it in an isosuit and set it up to generate directional radiation in a cone. Whether my plan works or not, I can't say, but I'm going to need this icebreaker. Robin waits for you to speak. I'm telling you again, it won't work. You can't make the icebreaker stable nor controllable. We have to use proven materials and magnetic fields. My money's on the scheelite fiber used to shield the cargo pods. Todor wedges in. The brunette slaps him on the shoulder with a feigned outrage. Proven magnetic field, blah blah blah. I'm not planning on taking it apart, wise guy. I intend to use use only known properties. But if you insist, then go fetch this damn fiber, along with the icebreaker. Unknown relic, report that you have the icebreaker. Do I not have it? No, I don't have it. All right, leave.
See ya.
Oh, good day.
The isosuit stands motionless on the counter, bathed in lemon yellow light of the sodium lamps. Inspect the suit with a technician's eye. The device on the counter turns out to be much more interesting than you'd have guessed. The suit has been altered, apparently many times. At first glance, it's just an exoskeleton with the armor removed and the actuators loosened. Then, an additional energy source was added to power a strong field generator, a very complex generator, judging by the controls. After that, the suit's stuffing was rearranged once more. The insides have been organized to make space for another sizable mechanism. Hard to say what it might be. You take another look at the isosuit. The scale of the alterations is impressive. Several of the servo shell's factory components have been replaced with lightweight DIY parts. The frame is covered in thick braids of wire, leading behind the back.
See ya.
See you, buddy. The terminal doesn't contain any useful data. Instead, just sounds an alarm. pharmacy, eh? Terry Huff.
Hello.
The short, stooped guard's face is hidden in the shadow of his cap's broad visor. Keep your hands in sight.
Bye. Oh, good day. See ya. Oh, hello there.
The guard doesn't move, even as you approach. That's strange. You still haven't seen his face. There's a guard here, but it doesn't keep me from taking all the items?
Glad to meet you.
A thin, fair-skinned woman seems even paler in the white light of the lamps. She smokes non-stop, yet smells not of tobacco, but soap, perfume, and that morbid scent that saturates hospital wards. She runs a hand through her cropped hair. The badge on her chest says Rosalie Mills, pharmacist. The glass is bulletproof, and I have a gun which can turn a person into a heap of ash. And also guards. And a bomb that will level the whole building if I press the panic button. And I have a cancer. So I really don't have anything to lose. Mills puts a portable cash drawer on the counter. Now that you know the risks, let's trade. Ask why she smokes if she has cancer. Rosalie taps the ashes from her cigarette into the cash drawer. Because none of your fucking business. Forgive me for being blunt. Let's
Come
trade
back again.
medicines. I don't think I get any more money for trading it to the person who deals in. What? I have 53 packs of cigarettes. What the fuck? Well, lady, here you go. You're not ever going to need a cigarette again, I guess. Well, you'll never need a new... You never need to buy a cigarette. I'll put it that way. Oh, I forgot you could hit the fucking equal button. God damn it. Oh. I talked about this in Discord a little bit, but I really... Oh, wow, that actually fits really nicely on that monitor. I really want to try these stupid things. And they're fucking little meal squares. It's so dumb, but I want to try them. It's like the MREs. Like, I know they're not going to be good, but I still want to try it, you know? They're just in my other monitor, just like, because I have Discord up. They're just haunting me. Up, 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 up. Oh, we're encumbered. I should probably sell some other
Good day
shit.
to you. It was nice chatting.
You want to buy a Supernova? What about 4 brooms? All right, 3 brooms. Why do I have so many hammers and brooms? I'm still encumbered? Holy shit. Sure.
Shit. Mike!
Salutations.
A tan, skinny fellow in a white coat exhaustedly hauls open a hatch. Oh, you, please help. The white looks at you desperate. He presses his hand to his chest. Rajesh Patel. And there, in the cellar, is Mike, my colleague, and my friend. Asking if there's something I should know about Mike. Patel turns grim. Mike seems off lately. I asked him, but he just kept joking. He behaved odd. What happened? The scientist spread his hands. Mike locked himself in there. That's what happened. 3 days. 3 whole days have passed. He's not coming out. Alright, I'll try and do something. Rajesh nods and hastily and nervous. Yes, thank you. I worry about Mike. Lock has been destroyed. I have to get out of my servo shell to come down here.
Shit. Mike! Mike!
See what he's doing down here.
Goddamn door! Why do they...
Don't you dare touch the dead.
Come on, don't be shy.
Horror is written all over Rajesh's dark face. He wraps his arm around himself and looks down at the corpse. Mike, buddy. Oh god, oh god. Ask him how Mike behaved the day before his suicide. The white's face shows confusion. As usual. We met in the morning, had our Atlas stakes, discussed politics and temporal paradoxes in the 17th volume of Captain Hyena. Hyena? Nothing special. He looks at you. Look, I'm a deadlock. Why do you think he killed himself? I'm at deadlock. So you don't know, and that you wish you knew, but you did what he asked you. Rajesh looks through you. You're absolutely right. Please leave me be. I want to be alone for some time. Alone, he repeats bitterly, staring at the dead body.
Have a good one.
He doesn't like that. I want to search the corpse. System lockdown. Suicide note. It doesn't read it. I just picked it up. My suicide note. A confession for anyone who finds this note. I'm experiencing the strangest feeling in the world. I'm in love with the sensations Maelstrom provoked in me when it raged near Carmine Heights. But worse than this fact is the emptiness. The hopeless emptiness that has tormented me since Maelstrom receded. I even traveled to the boundary of the anomaly. I was close enough to feel the psi radiation, but the magical emotion was gone. I have touched something so beautiful that it's disfigured my every future expectation from life. I cannot withstand the absence of Maelstrom, not because life is unbearable without it. I just don't need anything else. Give my research to the Raj, and put Todor in charge of the technical execution. Those two are the smartest guys I've ever known. Thanks to everybody. You're free. I apologize. Mike.
Hiya.
He looks at you, then turns away slowly. So that you found a suicide note. And you said nothing? Give it to me. No, I'm here giving it. Rajesh practically forces the flimsy paper out of your hands. He scans the note. Look at you, Mike. You've always been a bit mad, but this, well... Patel watches you with a strange smile, lips quivering. The white falls deep in thought.
Good one. Oh, hello there.
Mike's death was inevitable. I put up with the thought. He says, as if answering an unvoiced question.
Nice chatting.
I'll steal Mike's potatoes. He's not going to eat them anymore.
Devil? Mike, buddy. Why? Oh God, why?
All right, we'll have fun. I don't know why I had to be out of a servo shell for that, but okay. Insert a battery. Oh, honk the horn. A loud and sound beep rings from under the hood. Put a battery cell in. Drive. Wowee. Where did we end up? Oh, interesting. Did not know this was up here. Yes, I did. This is where the pipes were coming out of that building.
Salutation.
A young girl paces the floor impatiently. As you approach, she stops and squints, studying your clothes. You and your clothes. Ah, here is someone who's been pushed around by life for sure. And don't object, it's rather obvious. The wastes, bunkers, anomalies. She steps closer. Badge on her white wing jumpsuit reads, Dang Thi Long, lab technician. And I'm sitting here washing vials. No, I get it. It's important. There are no small tasks in the service of science. But I would kill to pick up a backpack and go south someday. Her dreamy tone of voice is enough to front a full expedition. South. I mean, we've barely explored it at all. Huh. If I had more people like you, we could find the answers to every question science is currently facing. Give a thumbs up and move away.
Hope to see you again soon.
Just steal her medkit from in front of her. $10. All right. $50. All right. The big box has been left on the table against the lab rules. The sides are individually labeled film strips in plastic cartridges. Oh, inside. Such film strips usually have short-sounding sound recordings. Each cartridge is labeled. There's a projector nearby. Examine the box more closely. A few stray strands of red fur suggest that a cat sits on it regularly. Check the cartridge labeled Sterility Problems. The cartridge looks the most used. You insert it into the projector. Watch the film strip. Crackle of film rewinding.
The world under the dome poses multiple challenges to humanity, and the sterility problem is one of them. A research team, led by Vera Damerung, has been working a long while to solve this pressing issue. There are 2 lines of research currently open. The Moreau Group is constructing a closed pavilion to simulate conditions outside the dome in order to ascertain whether natural fertilization...
What's going on, Doc? It's going good.
...in those conditions. The second half of the team, forming the
What's up with you?
Darwin Group, is searching for a pharmacological solution. There has been significant progress in the work of both groups since Mrs. Damerung took over leadership of these research lines.
We're trying to solve the sterility problem, apparently. View the cartridge labeled combative organisms.
As military science advances, there is hope that wars could be resolved without human casualties. Some believe the future lies in robotics. However, our researchers have discovered another option. What about combative animals? Gigantic.
Wait, in Q, everyone get kicked out again?
The training of such animals begins with a special diet with an energy value of 9,000 plus kcal daily. Researchers augment the creature's natural aggressive tendencies with hormone treatments in order to prepare them for combat. And the final detail, irradiation. Charged particles from relics provoke the growth of muscle tissue. This completes the transformation of a regular old beast of the woods into a relentless killing machine.
I mean, it could be
Keep
worse,
away
I
from
guess.
the cages while visiting the laboratory.
Right? I mean, if it was a shitty game and you kept getting dropped out, that would suck more, I think. Because I guess once you get in, you're probably okay. You gotta like script it so that it starts queuing you before you want to play. You know what I mean? They decided to stop selling the starter editions of the game and free trial sign up. Oh, that's kind of shit. But I guess if it's that slammed. I'm trying to look at what's on my shopping list. I have a UPS because I didn't mine died. I need to get a new one. A SSD, which is $100. Let's see what else. A multimeter. You get yourself a multimeter. $44.71 for the Amprobe AM510. No endorsement because I've never used it before, but that's the one on my list. A green screen bodysuit for $35. I apparently added lights twice. No, it's looping my list. Okay, never mind. It's not $50, but there's a plastic tuba on my wish list too. I don't know. Everything I want on my wish list are like dumb things like voltage regulators and yeah, it did loop. It was weird. Can I show it without showing who I am? I don't know. Who am I? Like if we look at it here, like, right, UPS, blah, 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 right? Here's the lights, the camera, and then it gets down here, lights, camera again. It just looped. I don't know why it looped. Lights, camera, like I didn't add these 3 times. Why? Why would it be on there that many times? What? There's no hot dog suits on here. What are you talking about? What's going on, Rachel? What else do we got here? Insert the substituted reality film strip. Watch the film strip. The label on this cartridge is designed to resemble the pixelated video game logo. What could it mean? The numbers, Mason.
In 1973, Modis presented a generational advancement in magnetic storage with its 640 kilobyte device.
Wow.
This hitherto unthinkably vast storage capacity is enough to solve any task. Inter alia, to create virtual reality systems. Under Dr. Gibson's
There's a reason it's on there. I'll
a
explain it
special
in a minute.
department is working on both the hardware and software necessary to support a virtual reality system. Ever dreamed of walking through a virtual maze with mind-blowing 16-color graphics? Dr. Gibson's
16
department
color?
is calling for volunteers to test the prototype right now. Warning. Please consult your physician for advice on possible contraindications.
Not 16-bit color, just 16 color. So me and Zod eventually are gonna go down to North Carolina and play some mini golf. I apparently got elected to dress up as a hot dog, and Zod will be dressed as grapes, I think, if I remember correctly. That's why that's on there. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I think it was supposed to be grapes. Yeah, from the charity stream. Yeah, we achieved a certain goal in charity stream, so that is why. We got one more. Watch the incorporeal existence film strip.
Throughout human history, mankind's best minds have pondered the problem of mortality. White-wing employees
Hot dogs.
now
There's
have an
this
answer.
stream has a
Physiologists
convoluted
are able
history
to
of hot
completely
dogs.
Preserve a functioning human brain separate from its natural environment. And this is not a brain in a vegetative state. The patient maintains a wholly functional mind. The research team has also developed a communication interface, allowing the exchange of signals with the outside world. This means that a brain preserved in this way can use speech synthesizers, process visual signals from cameras, and even operate bionic prostheses. The ultimate results of these developments remain to be seen. But this technology may allow us to prolong human life indefinitely.
I mean, it is kind of weird. You being here less time than other people means you probably haven't seen this classic once it loads. There's a long weird history of hot dogs, some of which I am not all of which I'm not happy about. Relic terminal. Multicolored disc. Can't use it now. Why not? The terminal is attached to the relic that resembles an iridescent disc. There are 5 fields waiting to be filled in on screen. Main menu, user page. Greetings, employee. Enter a command to open the desired menu item. Color code. Enter the color code. Log out. Log out. Enter color code. Enter a color command to field 1. Red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, violet. Little Big Taco? I've never heard of that. Red. When you enter the code, the computer makes a strange sound. You seem to have chosen the wrong color. Clear. Orange. Almost correct. Alright, that must be yellow. Loud squeak. The blank field has been empty. Okay, continue. Red. Okay. Choosing the wrong color. Oh, I gotta start over now. Yellow. Red. Green. Oh. Yellow, red, green. No. No. Yellow. Red. Green. Orange. Yellow. Red. Green. Red. Blue. Check. Terminal gives out a clicking sound. Oh. And the part resembling a disc disengages. A new message appears on screen. Color code accepted. Please retrieve the relic, observing all prescribed safety procedures. Oh. Overview. Detection time plus 5 seconds. It's a brightly colored disc? What does it, distract them? Radioactive. Third class relic. Presumed functions. Lens, data storage, weapon, decoration. Generates a psi field that slightly disorients subjects close to its perimeter, but not the center. Warning. Dangerous levels of gamma radiation. But yes, the plan is eventually, once travel is a little bit more of a safer option, for us to go play some mini golf together. For all that we spend time together and do things online, I've only talked to him in person once. So should be good to be able to hang out with him a bit. It was at Too Many Games, and we went to get sushi, and his wife doesn't like fish, so that was I felt a little bit bad, but poor Bailey. Noticeboard, huh? A handwritten notice of a concert, several private advertisements, pirate, and a poster urging people to vote for Zemeckis are on the board. Read other announcements. The large poster of a hairy guy with a guitar, drawn crookedly, but not without soul. The text reads, on the anniversary of the co-founding of Carmine Heights, Proton Bombardment will be waiting to play for you. Tom, vocals. Jack, guitar. Krishna, bass guitar. Katya, drums. Venue, the room of the Doss House. 20 o'clock. Tickets available on site. I need a vocalist right now for a project I'm working on. Rip in peace. I gave it a shot and it didn't quite work out. Just drive these cars to random places. Did I even go in here? Oh god, which rooms did I go in? Which ones didn't I? Oh, I thought it was down here. Now up here. Oh, it was those guys were down there. Oh, right.
Oh, good day.
A tall, broad-shouldered, white-haired Valkyrie snaps at you a laconic salute. Ingeborg daughter, Carmine Heights Voluntary Militia. Any problems? No. No? Fine then. She covers her mouth and coughs into a wide palm. Sorry, lost my voice. Was arguing with a friend about people applying for citizenship until late last night. In my opinion, qualified selection and a strict probation period is required, but everyone should have the right to apply. And this fidget... Ingeborg smiles slightly.
I hope to see you again soon.
You break into the bathroom, break into the jail to use the toilet. Louis Pasteur maximum protection boots. A heavy-set old guard with an indifferent expression is standing at his post. He's holding a rumpled cup of coffee, from which he sips noisily. A worn badge hangs crookedly on his uniform. The name Lars von Blau is barely readable on it. Stop. This is the Reisner's house. Don't do that. There's no need for this, whatever it is you're doing there. The guard waves his arm in discontent, like he wants you to leave. Ask what it's like to work as a security guard. Von Blau winces. Well, it's like, well, you get what I'm trying to say here. Ask what he thinks about John Reisner. The black nods his respect. Well, yeah, he's, just the man. Ask him what he thinks of Olivia Reisner. Oh, yes, she's so, well, she's, all that. He. The old man chuckles with a half-toothed smile. Yeah, go on then. He waves his free hand at you. Yeah, go on then, like I can go in? I guess. Jude Keenly. A sturdy man with a bushy mustache, reminiscent of a typical movie sheriff, waddles up to you and presses his hand into your palm with a sweeping gesture. Jude Keenly, Chief of Carmine Heights Police and bodyguard for the Reisners. Nice to meet you. He chuckles. Ask how he manages to be both sheriff and bodyguard. He chuckles. That head of yours isn't just for show, eh? You catch on right quick. It's not like we get a lot of criminals. The folks here are good. They drink, occasionally. And they fight, so what? Not sure if they even need a sheriff, but rules are rules. Kinley smiles good-naturedly. Well, if you don't have that much crime, why do you need to be a bodyguard? Say he's far too relaxed for someone who bodyguards a family of politicians. The black is trying to hide his offense at your remark. Relax, huh? That's just the look I go for. Helps to lull suspicions. But I'm always on watch. And the gun's loaded. Alright, buckaroo. Potato pie recipe? Who keeps recipes in their fridge? Like maybe on the fridge, but in the fridge?
A woman with white hair and a playful smile stands before you.
Hello there. I'm Olivia, and this brooding genius is my husband, Johan. Welcome to our home.
She gives your shoulder a light, almost weightless touch.
Ask what she does at Carmine Heights.
Well, the answer is quite simple. I create the illusion of a normal life. Someone has to, since everybody else is busy with important things.
A gloomy expression flashes across her face for a split second before she laughs tightly.
I run Carmine Heights with my husband. I deal with all sorts of economic issues. All the little things that busy people don't have time for. Well, these little things basically make up my life.
Olivia falls into a thoughtful silence.
Learn more about her husband.
Tenderness flashes in the blue's eyes as she looks back at Johan, sitting hunched over the table.
He's an exemplary research supervisor. Smart, persistent, and enthusiastic. Johan believes we must escape the dome at all costs. He has several different projects on the go, trying to find a way out. He considers the dome a temporary home only. But the house, even a temporary one, needs maintenance. Johan is content to wait with his bags packed, but I say it's necessary to grow food, trade, keep order. You know, Carmine Heights is full of talented people. They help make this place a lot more comfortable, but maybe that's not as important as the research.
She shakes her head dubiously, lips pursed.
Ask for her overall opinion on Carmine Heights.
Mrs. Reisner winds a lock of hair around her finger while she considers your question.
This is a republic, did you know that? The people here fit in nicely. They understand the value of both freedom and maintaining order. But the locals lack unity. Though that seems to be a widespread problem.
She looks thoughtful. A tall man with sparse gray hair and a pensive expression quickly writes something in the thick notebook he's holding up in front of him. Giving you a quick once-over, he holds out a large but soft hand.
Johan Reisner, head of Carmine Heights. Do you and I have business?
We're in leadership.
A curly-haired blonde in a blue jacket corrects him in a displeased tone.
Johan, take a lunch break. What, did I cook for you for nothing?
Yes, Olivia, I will definitely have lunch just as soon as I finish.
Johan mumbles as he continues to jot something down. He finally sets the notebook down and looks up, as if seeing you for the first time.
Can I help you?
Say you just dropped in to get acquainted and walk away.
He shakes your hand again.
Well, then glad to meet you and all the best. Excuse me, but we've come to a dead end here with the isosuit prototype, and I'm neck-deep in calculations.
Olivia shakes her curls indignantly.
Of course, nothing else matters but the isosuit. We have elections just around the corner, but that's okay. The elections will have to make do on their own, and Zemeckis will wait, of course.
Oh, Zemeckis. Make do. Let me steal all your money from your cabinets. All $90. Life savings. Alright. I mean, I have one of the parts I wanted. I guess I gotta break into the Phalanx warehouse then.
Greetings.
A tall, unshapely guy with a cigarette in his teeth reluctantly looks up from his Ceres. He looks like he's having a hard time understanding where he is and what's going on. Gordon Newman, Red Spaceship Software. Not red as in Soviet, just red like Carmine. Carmine Heights, get it? Nah, you don't. His face falls and he distractedly puts his Ceres away in his pocket. Sliding his glasses up on his nose, he gently shakes your hand. Can I help you?
Bye-bye.
Bye. In front of you is a primitive computer with a small two-color display and a simple control panel. The device's side panel is embossed with a rusty logo of a mermaid. The computer is responsible for water distribution in Carmine Heights. Angular black letters come up on the gray display. Select the intake and adjust the program using the manual switches. Current user, Nan. Oh, I didn't know someone's grandma worked on this. Using the switches. What switches? Hydroponic farm. Oh shit, some leaves. Am I just gonna steal all the lettuce supply? A genetically modified plant containing a huge amount of vitamins and minerals. On its mighty leaves rests a fair share of the Carmine Heights economy, and I'm just gonna take them all. We just get 27 leaves of lettuce for free. Terminal's running some kind of data recording program that controls the irrigation system. The status line is displaying reservoirs insufficiently filled, cannot perform morning watering cycle. Oh my god, there's even more? Oh, they each have 3 lettuce apiece? It's gonna take me an hour to... I don't need lettuce that much. It's not even that good anyway. The good part about the salad is the dressing. The worn-up tape crackles in the background of a welcoming speech.
Come on.
A small, energetic old man with barleyman butter bar patched on his sleeve is hustling about a box of herbs. He goes from fingering leaves to fumbling through the roots. Just awful. Blight in the raw. I wonder if there'll be enough supplies this season. When you walk up, he startles nervously and sticks the cause of his worries under your nose. It looks like a dracon root, but larger, more developed leaves. Oh no, what a nuisance. Atlas turned out bad. Quit goggling like that. It's our biggest crop. All right, you're not local. Barleyman waves his hand and sighs. I'll let you in on a secret. It's all about the water shortage. They're hoarding water. Crops don't get enough. What a disaster.
Have a good one.
Oh, hello there.
Suddenly, you recognize the Russian engineer. He was with you in the cargo capsule in September 76. Igor answers your stare with a smile. Seems he doesn't recognize you. Ask him how he's doing. He gives a thumbs up. Good, very good. Reisners do a lot. Not enough strength, but they're good. Freedom Society, a little. Socialism. Ask what he's doing in Carmine Heights. Igor points towards a hydroponics greenhouse. The living quarters converted into greenhouses, supply water, calculate the load. Note that he has a strong accent. The blue laughs shyly in his mustache. How do you laugh in your mustache? I was learned German at school. It's hard learning when you're over 40. He leans towards you. But I make progress. Todor teach me well. He's a good guy. He does good job well. Try it? No, I refuse. Remind him of your first meeting in September 14th, 1976. The blue looks more closely at you and laughs joyfully. And I think face familiar. Then I don't speak English at all. Absolutely not. How do you laugh in a mustache? Like, I don't know. Like, what does that even mean? You did go to Nashville, right? But how you survived? It's a long, strange story. Yes, strange. I hear almost no one survive. And who survives? That's it. Brains cooked. Potaman taps his temple with 2 fingers.
It's nice chat.
Fair, I guess. Isosuit lab. I guess maybe if it were long enough to like cover your mouth, but mine's not that long. It's enough to get like in my way, but not enough to cover my mouth.
Come on. Don't be shy.
Come back again. Hello.
Report that you brought the Sheelite fiber. Todor rubs his hands. Perfect. Let's start the test, okay? Hand over the fiber. Give him the fiber and say... And ask them to wait until you find the icebreaker. Well, it's up to you. Better hurry. This project is important. Leave.
Have a good one.
Let's go try and find this piece then. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Up, up. Ursula, right. I get to choose how I drive, yeah. If I can drive the tank. You hear calls for help. After looking around for a moment, you discover a dirty-faced person waving at you from a pool of slush at the edge of the salt marsh. You realize that from the voice that it's a woman. Help, I'm stuck. Hey you, help me. Try and free the woman with your bare hands. What's going on, Mystics? No, we never finished the game. I just haven't played it in a month. You determinedly walk towards the pool. You grab the drowning woman's arm, slippery with mud, and manage to pull her free out of the slopping trap. Oh, my savior. The woman leans on you with her whole shaking body. Ma'am, if you're covered in mud, please don't touch me. What would I have done without you? I'm so sorry, but I've got pretty much nothing to pay you with. Well, goodbye, gotta go. She hugs you one last time and hurries away. What? Rubbing mud off yourself while walking, you notice that one of your previously done pockets is now undone. You reach into it and find out there's definitely fewer combons than before. Great. Son of a bitch. The desert landscape sprawling outside the car window is extremely monotonous, so you immediately notice a stick with a can on top on the side of the road. All this trick in the book, yeah. Since the incident, traveling merchants started to play an important role in the life of the dome. They created a system of trading posts and caravan routes and came up with their own sign that even the humblest of fops could understand. A stick topped with a tin can indicates that a merchant has set up camp nearby. Knock it down. Park and look for the merchant. You pull over to the side of the road, nearly knocking down the trading post symbol. After stopping the engine, you get out of the car and look around carefully. The desert wing brings a delicious but unfamiliar smell. Someone must be cooking something from the new domestic cuisine. After all, the dome's imported foods and stores will soon be used up one day, while the cockroaches breed like cockroaches. You soon spot the source of the good smell. It's a Carmine Heights trading approach. Reconnaissance. Something unpleasant looking is roasting on a sheet iron barbecue. Though the scent is nevertheless mouthwatering. A couple of guards are watching over the food. Their monumental size and rigid muscles are even more distinct through your binocular. Isn't it binoculars? The trader herself looks even much more civilized. Approach. I guess 1 would be a monocular, so 2 is a binocular, right? But then, like, yeah, like, I gotta go get a pair of binoculars. I gotta go get a pair of binocular. Like, one binocular or a pair of binoculars? Like, I don't know.
Oh, good day.
A nice woman in her 40s with short hair smiles at you. Good afternoon. I'm Lisa Squire from Alternative Snacks. Tell me, would you call yourself a fan of exotic cuisine? Answer that you can, in a way. She brightens up. Great. Not many people can move beyond the stereotype and realize, for instance, that a cockroach is just a type of lobster. Acceptance of unusual cuisine could solve the food problem once and for all. Let's see what she has.
Chatting.
Money, eyeballs, cockroach eyes, regular eyes, Walper amygdalas, rat foots, Walper tails, salt, water. Yeah, all right. Good. Do I think lobsters are mermaids to scorpions? I guess. I don't think scorpions know of the existence of lobsters, but if they did, I would assume yes. Why would you make me think these thoughts? The use of a singular binocular would be a scientific classification. I guess. Enter. Because you think them? And you can't keep them to yourself? Yeah. What do we have going on here? Oh, is it power armor or something over there? What about bionicles? Is it one bionicle? Or one bionicles? Stay away from the fucking things, guys. Ryan's bought color scheme. Monocle, yeah. We kind of talked about a pair of monocles. Is that doesn't sound wrong either, though. Like, one monocle is a pair of monocles. Like a pair of glasses.
Our sergeant had one of those.
Greetings.
Xena greets you with the standard slogan. Brand new and refurbished weapons, guaranteed quality, unbeatable prices. Cronus, we are the fathers of humanity. You here to shop? Ask her if she likes her job. Laymark glances at you and quickly looks away. What else can I do? There's no other way to get an administrator's post. You think I'd be hanging around here for long? I'd be promoted as soon as I built up a few references. And I've got to make my sales targets to build references. You're here to buy, aren't you? She's crushing a document bearing a big official seal and stamped logo in one hand. Sure, we'll trade. She pushes a typewritten page with 2 stamps into your hands. Very well. Please sign the sales agreement here, and your full name. Thank you. Here's what I got.
Have a good one.
Oh. Oh, excuse me. See, this is one thing I hate is I never know if my stuff is better or worse than what they have, you know what I mean? I like the, you're here to buy, right? And I say yes, and then sell her a bunch of shit. Wait. It let me come through with the servo shell, and I can't leave with the servo shell? Excuse me. Sorry, I'm tired apparently. Access to. Is anyone really gonna know if I steal this item? Wow, we need 180 to fucking lockpick it? I can't even break it either, damn.
Glad to meet you.
A tall guy in a phalanx armor looks down at you curiously. Ask what he's doing here. Scouting. Well, if you can call it that. For instance, I visited Carmine Heights recently. Went to a bar. Just sat there sipping a beer, listening to people talk. Can you believe Zemeckis pays good money for that kind of work? He values all information. Accurate information, I mean. So why not join us? You'll like it. He seems sincere and kind-hearted. Give him the open letter. Seeing the envelope has been opened, the phalanxer draws his revolver and points it at your face. What do you know? Is that everything that was in the envelope or just one page? I don't believe whatever shit you say. He glances up at you now, and again scans the letter. Huh. Caesar's cipher. Okay. The phalanxer puts his revolver back in his holster. Go away. And never, you hear me? Stick your nose in somebody else's mail again.
See ya.
Oh, little shit.
Good day. Come back again.
You're lucky I even delivered the letter. I could have just kept it. See what's got in his fridge. There's actually more, really? I mean, binoculars is plural because technically there are two devices attached. There are two monoculars attached together to make a binoculars. Science. The same way pants are called pants because they have two leg holes, yeah. All right. English, yeah. A tall man with a lush hairstyle and light as if sun-bleached eyes holds out his hand to you. Andreev Matvey. I'm guarding Comrade Zemeckis, watching over the house. I know who you are, comrade. Hieronymus has ordered to allow you to see him at any time. But first, may I offer some refreshing drinks? He passes his hand in the air, pointing to the refrigerator standing to the side. Clarify, is he a butler? A butler? A butter. Andreev addresses this question with an unexpected seriousness. An attempt at a joke, I suppose. My tasks are similar to the duties of a butler, but much broader. I guard, keep the residence clean, make up the menu, take phone calls. I prefer the term right hand. Will that suit you, comrade? Matvey leans slightly over to you. Say that a refreshment would be good. Like a magician, Zemeckis' assistant takes a can of cold soda out of nowhere and hands it to you. Is there something else, comrade? He smiles. Move away. A single device would be a bionicle? I mean, a binocular? A bionicles are the Legos, you know, right? Yeah, you know I was joking when I said bionicles earlier. Okay, you do remember. Okay, good. What the fuck is this area? All right,
A
Zemeckis.
short man in a military jacket looks at you with
Oh, yeah.
curious eyes. Hands behind his back, he takes your measure from head.
I was joking about are the Bionicles Lego set is one set a Bionicle or is it a Bionicles? Because it belongs to the greater Bionicles.
He offers you a small, plump hand.
Hieronymus Zemeckis. My employees call me Papa. I already know who you are. To what do I owe the pleasure? Oh, no, wait.
The Phalanx leader loudly raps his teaspoon on the rim of his cup to attract your attention. He produces a contract with a blue stamp.
Mr. Leonard Peterson. You have many useful talents. I hope you'll choose to stay with us.
That's not me.
The orange shakes his heavy head.
Thank you, but we've got a good team with this person here.
He pats you on the back. Zemeckis spreads his hands to show he's not at all offended by the refusal.
As you wish. Well, I won't delay you further.
What? That's it?
Hieronymus smiles welcomingly.
You are my guest, so please take your time. Drink some tea with Mr. Christ and me. Tell us something about yourself. Relax.
Hieronymus smiles.
All right, I'll be here. I gotta find this warehouse. Let's go drive the hog. Insert the battery. Drive. They just brought me back where I was 2 minutes ago. All right, well. A forefather's puzzle. What? Driving the vehicle? Maybe. Uh-oh. What's one of these things? I already fucked it up. Already fucked it up again. Good. Wowee. I got some money, some experience, excuse me. Could be a Metal Gear Solid reference, I guess. Well, there's a warehouse I wanted to go into. Abigail Bryan. Richard Schmidt. Drive the fucking car. In the warehouse. Wowee.
Good day to you.
The middle-aged phalanx man gazes at you indifferently, arms folded across his chest. Ask him what's the phalanx's strong point. He scratches his chin as he considers your answer. The fact that everything goes like clockwork thanks to Zemeckis. Without that, the vehicles in the warehouse would be worthless.
Come back again.
What's up, Ozaka? How you doing, man?
Glad to meet you.
Why were there shotgun pellets in the coffee machine? Finishing work? Nice. This phalanxman is absorbed in scribbling something in his notebook. He quickly tucks it away as you approach, as if afraid you might see something you shouldn't. Ask him how he likes his job. Your question seems to amuse him. How do I like my job? I can't give you the exact figures, but we're earning enough for the caravanners and the guards, with some left over for expansion. I reckon that answers your question.
It was nice chatting.
What have I been up to today? I went to work, and I came home and played some video games. Nothing too crazy. The same old, I guess. Almost like your day, yeah. Weird how that happens, right? Happens every day. He doesn't give a shit that I just kicked open a locker and stole from it. Oh, but we can't use the prison door. Oh, no, no. Don't go in there while he's looking. Yeah, it's a little out of the way today, huh? Mistress, and it's a fucking shocker. Very, very nice. Classic. Look, it's clipping through the wall. Don't do that. There's a lot of turrets around here.
Howdy.
An oddly mannered fellow with a slightly mad gaze bends towards you and speaks in half whisper. You know, we've got relics of every rarity in our warehouse. Every single class, understand. Even the... He looks around suddenly, then bends down again. Even the fourth. You say that you're interested in relics, that you need an icebreaker. The strange guy chuckles softly and looks around nervously. An icebreaker, huh? Let's just say, I'll try and get it, but I can't guarantee anything. And maybe everything will fail. But I'm gonna need some money to grease a palm, you know? You got 600? I'll try and find it myself. The felon just looks at you doubtly. Nope, not likely.
See ya.
See ya.
Salutations.
The young man looks at you timidly. If you've got questions, better speak to someone else. I'm pretty new here. Ask how he likes working at the warehouse. He smiles. Great, especially now. Heidi looks at me quite differently these days, huh?
It was nice chatting.
Who's Heidi? More vehicles? Holy shit, dude. Colin Banks.
Glad to meet you.
A short, athletic phalanxman gives you an approving smile. Hey, I see you're admiring our wheels. Beautiful, aren't they? Once I put a few extra shifts in, I'll have my own car.
To see you again soon.
Wow, we just moved it across the building. Wow, we relic case. Ugh. Why did he stop? No, the guy got in my way. Here I am waiting for him, and he got interrupted. A crumbs relic. Small prickly object of irregular shape, which can easily be mistaken for relic dust. Shards that form during the extraction of large artifacts. The objects are connected through a not yet understood field. Alright, well, I guess I gotta be stealthy. Why did it face me that way? I walked in, I was facing north, or whatever the direction is.
What do you need?
Crumbs doesn't have time to leave. Oh, fucking hell.
What do you need?
Alright. I'm gonna reload. I forgot that they'll fucking detect their companions who are nowhere near like anything. Let's see if we tuck them over here, if that helps. I'm gonna doubt it, but... I don't get, like... How do they know? Like... Why does that one have a fist? Is it because I stole from it? Yeah. They're gonna catch me. Once I know which one it's in, I can just, you know, I guess load and do that one, but... funnel. Bluff.
Speak quickly.
Oh. Lori Niftrick approaches you wearing a guard's uniform. You're violating the General Dome Code, Article 21, Paragraph 4, burglary or attempted burglary. In a socially dangerous manner, she frowns. Say, I repent.
Yes, you get out. Now.
I don't get how they, like, know I'm here, though. Is it because I'm not sneaking?
Attention! Attention!
Oh, the fucking robot starts yelling?
Activity detected.
Sneaking is illegal?
What are you sneaking? I can see you, you know.
Is it still illegal if I don't steal? Brass apple. I'm not sure how they know I steal. Stealed. Stealth. Gosh darn it. Where is this item?
Ooh, what do you want? Yes, you get out.
I was in the middle of trying to drive. And he fucking found me. How am I meant to know where they are? I don't think I'm able to find it. I have to pay that fucking dude $600. Yeah. Well, you know what they say as you get older.
Robbed again? What kind of folks would do this?
See, I'm not taking any of the things that I'm like finding for the most part, but they're still like annoyed that I break the lock. So I guess that makes sense. Never mind.
Greetings.
But mind you, I said nothing about it, not a word. He wags his finger at you. He looks somewhat dorky. Ask him about the transcriptor. The weird guy smiles slyly. His nasty mustache bristles at you. What's going on, Vlad? Also, hello. Sure thing. Guaranteed. Everyone deals around here. 1,000 caps is a standard bid. What do you say? Sure. Greeley counts the bills and shoves them in his pocket. You'll get it in a minute. Wait here. Disappears some racks. Soon he reappears. He puts some kind of forefather's device in your hand. Here's the transcriptor. Don't be a stranger. Stop by again if you need anything else.
See ya.
I think that's
Glad to
stupid.
meet you. Bye-bye.
I think because I said no the first time, I can't fucking get him to get me that one. The one I arguably needed or wanted. Oh, this is the icebreaker. God damn it. North left, yes. I'm in my icon slot. Who's eyeballing me?
What do you need?
Oh, for fuck's sake. $2,000 combons?
It was nice chatting.
If caught committing 3 crimes during a short time period, the approaching security guard will demand you pay a fine or send you to jail. During imprisonment, you'll be stripped of your equipment, weapons, and unlocking devices. Your belongings will be placed in a special safe where you can pick them up as a punishment. Extended prison 1 week.
Stop fiddling with the lock.
I don't want to trap the fucking door. I'm stuck in here. Does he notice?
Speak quickly.
I hope we won't see you again.
Oh no. I just gotta fucking wait, I guess.
Stop! Don't touch! Stop fiddling with the lock.
Oh my god, this is so dumb. I'm getting minus. I'm trying to close the door so I can finish my prison sentence. He's gonna yell at me.
What do you need?
I can't close the door. She's in the way.
Yes. What do you need?
You get
Like,
out
look.
now. I hope we won't see you.
What is this? No, I'm already in jail.
Come back.
No. I'm already in jail. So fucking dumb. I'm already in jail. What's I got stuck in jail. Do you remember which one it was? I can't even sneak because of these fucking robots either. I think it was in here. The robots detect you're sneaking, but don't detect that you're breaking into shit. Oh no. Too hot? Rip. Maybe if you take them off, the juices that remain will be just spicy enough. Wait.
Don't touch my things. What do you need? I hope we won't see you again.
Whatever. If they're gonna play cheap, I'm gonna play cheap too. I'll just find which one it's in and then. What's that person doing? Get the hell out of here. Oh, my servo shell. Fuck. I hear somebody walking around upstairs. Which normally wouldn't be so weird, except my landlord is in a wheelchair. Yeah, I can hear him talking to somebody. Weird. Oh boy. Alright, let's get out of here. I'll go finish that quest, and then I was thinking of looking at that circuit design stuff I was doing off stream, but looking at it on stream. I don't know if people are interested in that. Actually, like drawing out schematics and placing them on a circuit board and shit. The wheels of your car rustle across the cracked wasteland. The sky is reflected in the salt lakes getting closer to you. Looking closely, you notice some strange movement nearby. When you slow down and park your car at a safe distance, you're pondering what to do. Look through the binoculars. You bring up the binoculars to your eyes, peering at into the monotonously red desert landscape. A group of some ugly animals is digging holes. One of the creatures raises its rear legs and sniffs. Raises his rear legs and sniffs? Why is it rear legs? It has dark, slightly brownish skin without hair, and small eyes and yellow incisor teeth. It is a local species, wild whalpers, whom the people dubbed mutant rabbits. Switch off the car and walk up. One of the guys doesn't like whalpers and wants to kill them, so little free bonus points for us with them, I guess. Barons, huh? Oh, did I not damn it. I tried to reload before it started. I thought one of them hated whalpers. Hmm. 30% chance to hit? Why 30% chance to hit? Yeep. What? It fucking leaped at him. That one teleported. Okay. Someone will have to explain to me how it can teleport. What was that doing? Just chilling? All right, very nice. Yeah, how was it after you pulled off the jalapenos? Good? More tolerable? Oh, come on, it's at night. I'm good. I haven't been to Subway in a very long amount of time. Mainly because when I make a sandwich, I end up putting a lot of meat on it. And when Subway makes a sandwich, they don't.
Hi there. I hope to see you again soon.
Let me do this before I turn this in. Little free, where is it? A free experience.
Good day to you.
I got the icebreaker. Curiosity blooms in Hellworth's eyes. Sick, now give it to me. Give the icebreaker. Robin weighs the relic in her hand. Fine, let's go get the suit. Toto already spazzed me out with his fiber.
Come back again. Hello.
Icebreaker is a very curious device. I'm still figuring it out, but it seems to be able to rarefy space. Robin examines the relic on the table in front of her. Ask how work on the isosuit's going. The girl shakes her head, feigning uncertainty. So-so.
Come back again.
Is that it?
I hope to see you again soon. Greetings.
The hydraulics, you approach the suit. The struts is lowered and the massive mounts expanded to the side, raising the exoskeleton's chest plate. Its insides are now accessible. After carefully measuring the icebreaker, Robin inserts it into a slot in the servo shell's chest plate. Turning the regulator all the way up, Hellsworth powers the system and the interior of the suit lights up with a hard, shimmering glow. The dosimeter in Todor's hands immediately starts to click. The device only falls silent when Gargiv wraps it in Sheelite fiber. The experimenters look at each other in surprise. Seriously, does your Sheelite stop the radiation? Because it looks like it didn't. Robin looks at the relic, then her colleague. Todor shrugs and scratches the bridge of his nose, confused. And it shouldn't, although I have a theory. Turn down the amperage, will you? Robin reduces the power to the icebreaker, and its glow becomes steady and dim. Now that the relic isn't shining so bright, the reactive glow from the Sheelite becomes clearly visible. Todor, you ingenious son of a bitch. Or is it me who's the genius? Do you realize what we can do with this? Hellsworth barely suppresses a laugh of triumph. Asks them if they were able to test their hypothesis. Robin chuckles. On the contrary, we refuted the hypothesis but discovered an effect we didn't know about, which has changed the whole concept. Yes, exactly. The result is a synergy between our design ideas. We gotta work like this more often, okay? And thank you again. Tell Johan we've made a new breakthrough. Todor extends his hand to you. Say you're happy to help and leave.
Have a good one.
Quest complete. Okay. Cool. Gonna give it a shave there, a save there. I am going to take a couple minutes, hit the bathroom, grab some more iced tea, and then yeah, we'll take a look at some electronic stuff for a little while. So I will be back in a few minutes. These interaction reminder things get weird, so I know you guys are smart people. You do what you want. I'll catch you later.